in the bottom right-hand corner, I'm still talking about the timeline. In the bottom right-hand corner of the excerpt from the Chronorium, it actually reads, excerpt, 1,323,816,123,016. Yep. So that's excerpt. So that's excerpt, that huge number. So is that a page that we actually is able to be found in the Chronorium that we physically see in the process of Black Ops 3?
That's a great question. So the Chronorium, and there was a little bit of copy that went out. I'm not sure where it went out, but I'll say it here in case people missed it, because I've not seen people reflecting on it. Mm-hmm. Which is that the Chronorium is also dependent upon the reader of it.
Really?
So basically, when you open it and look into it, it basically gives you that from the point of view of the person who is reading it.
Son of a gun! Where was I when you told us about the Chronorium here, Jason? Hey, Company Reynolds and 27 back here. What the crap was that in the interview? Now, if you want to know why I'm riled up right now, we just got a storyline bombshell that I don't understand nobody talked about, and Jason was like, oh, you guys.
I'll say it here in case people missed it, because I've not seen people reflecting on it.
Oh, it's right in front of your face. Where? Where was this? This is ludicrous, I say. So, what I'm talking about is apparently whoever reads the Chronorium, all right, that gives them a different perspective. It shows that person what they want. So for instance, you know, Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean, hopefully this won't spoil too much for people in that series, but he has a compass. And that compass is magical in the sense that it points to whatever his desire is. The Chronorium is a reflection of that and what people want to see. And Richtofen wants to see this universe. What this means is all this is nonsense. And by that I mean, this isn't the only timeline, the only universe. It's what Richtofen's perspective perceives from the Chronorium. So there could be endless universes. Dempsey could look at this and get a completely different universe. Or Dr. Monty looks at this and it could be completely different. The point here is on this poster, it's signed, I know what it must do, Edward Richtofen. And there's actually a date, April 7th, 1941. And that's probably right around the time the giant happens when he kills his own self. And starts to try and fix time and space and all that stuff. But this is completely groundbreaking news, and this is part of the problem I have when Jason's like, oh, we had an Easter egg there and you never saw it coming. It's just like, for starters, the World at War Easter egg was totally found, but people forget about things. We're actually in an era in which zombies, that baffles me because it's gone on so long, so many people come and go. And it was so small to begin with, we knew fine about the World at War Easter egg with the bios. The bio Easter egg and how it spelled out that sentence and everything was found by We the Gamers way back when. That website doesn't exist anymore. So you can't Google it and be like, oh, here's the post. Felixian's theories and all those things don't exist anymore. So it's like, you might be like, we got you here, but now there's so much. He got into that in Noah J's interview, and you can go check that out in the link down below. You can check out the full interview. I really, really recommend it. And as you probably guessed, tomorrow we got an interview with Jason Blundell, so be excited with that on Zombros. But it's more conversation, less an interview. We talk for over an hour and a half. There's a lot that comes out of that, and probably why you can guess I start making Shangri-La Mars type of videos. But regardless of that, it's so good to see the conversation going. It's frustrating because there's so much volume. He talks about him and Craig Houston, which I gotta get Craig on Zombros too. Hear that, Craig? Someday I'm gonna get you on here and we're gonna start talking. I wanna see you again because I love talking storyline with you guys. There's too much content for me just to mull through and everybody else. Literally, we need to put our minds together because there's so much. All the Revelation quotes Jason keeps bringing up about stuff being obvious. I have videos about Dr. Monty and the Shadow Man's quotes I've been dissecting for about 2 or 3 weeks now. That is just like, A, I was frustrated with Revelations, but B, there is tons of issues with their quotes. There's conflicts and things that one person's saying and the other's saying, and some are half-truths and real truths. There's a lot more going on in Revelations, but it's just there's so much to do, so much content to produce, so many things in our lives that they pack these games so densely, it's crazy. And something like this, I don't know where he thinks this was announced, but the Chronorium changing for whoever's reading it is nonsense. It changes all the theories, changes the videos I'm making. There's just little details a guy like me should hear about. No one's bringing this up. I wonder if it's the same way with this patch, because I feel like the patch didn't go out quite yet, because the origin quotes were changed, and now a video Wednesday it'll come out explaining that type of stuff, but for Tuesday. So there's your update that is a change. Besides ranting and raving, in summary, the whole point of this video is the Chronorium changes depending on who is reading it. That's a very big deal. We might even see that revealed in the comics when the last ones come out for 4, 5, and 6, when it ends in August. What this means is there could be more universes, there could be endless multiverses, but it still seems to be contained within what's going on. What we see here isn't the end. Treyarch is continuing to make zombies and continuing to tell stories. There's a lot more going on than what meets the eye. Treyarch's little bombshell here has caused us to now realize zombies is truly an infinite world of lore building, and there's a lot more going on, and we gotta dive deeper into what they're trying to teach us. Things they might think is obvious in Revelations is pretty darn hard when you're still trying to run a business, or you have all these people not talking about it, or they don't have a platform to talk about it. There might be someone who did pick up on this, but we can't hear them because there's just so much now. This is our duty, our job together, to try and crack this story open and enjoy it for what it is. This is part of the fun. And if you go, don't get stressed out and am I actually angry about this? No, this is fun. I love this stuff. I want to make that clear. It's fun. And I love what we're doing. So, subscribe for all your Call of Duty Zombie stuff. Tune in tomorrow for Jason Blundell. Monday, I have my Patreon launch video, and all of that will be set, and you'll get your Patreon rewards. Tuesday, I have a Blood Vials video. Wednesday's a rad review, and then we have more stuff throughout the week, and I'm hoping to get my ultimate guide for Zombie Chronicles out for the release of Zombie Chronicles. That's what tomorrow will be pretty much my entire day editing, because I'll be in E3. Whoa, buddy! Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.